Welcome to the channel BTech Brain. As we all know, we were studying semiconductor and quantum physics with the very first unit, Introduction to Quantum Mechanics. This is our lecture 2. This is the syllabus which we are going to be follow. You can match with the syllabus and watch the lectures accordingly. The topics which we are going to cover in the lecture are shortcomings of classical mechanics, that is, structure of atom, black body radiation. Now, shortcomings of classical mechanics. Now, what's the meaning of shortcoming? It means failures of classical mechanics. There are certain concepts that could be explained, that could not be explained by classical mechanics. Like those were the failures of classical mechanics, such as structure of atom, black body radiation, spectrum of hydrogen, photoelectric effect, and quantum effect. Quantum effect. Let's start with the first topic, that is structure of atom. It was experimentally observed that an atom consists of a heavy, positively charged nucleus, very small in size compared to the atom, and is surrounded by negatively charged electrons of very small mass. According to classical mechanics, the system would be stable only if the electrons revolve around the nucleus. Since there is an electrical attraction between the nucleus and the electrons, a revolving electron undergoes acceleration. An accelerated charge continuously radiates energy in the form of electromagnetic waves or radiations. As a result, the electron would lose energy after every revolution. Let's understand this with the diagram. See, ये एक न्यूक्लियस हो गया, ये उसके साथ में घूमता हुआ एक इलेक्ट्रॉन हो गया. अब ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज और ये नेगेटिव चार्ज, अगर इसको स्टेबल होना है तो रिवॉल्व करेगा तो एनर्जी लूज हो गई. अब एनर्जी लूज क्यों? क्योंकि एक पॉजिटिव एक नेगेटिव है, तो ऑब्वियसली जो चार्जेस हैं वो बैलेंस होंगे और एक इलेक्ट्रिकल अट्रैक्शन एस्टैब्लिश होगा. ओके, इसकी वजह से आफ्टर सम टाइम जो इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पे था वो रिवॉल्व करता 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 न्यूक्लियस के अंदर जाके घूम के वैनिश हो जाएगा. Now, due to this continuous loss of energy, a time would come when the electron would spiral into the nucleus, causing the atom to collapse. However, this does not happen in reality. So, this contradiction shows that classical physics fails to explain the observed stability of atom. I hope you understand the concept. The next is black body radiation. A black body is a body that absorbs or emits radiation of all possible wavelengths, depending only on its temperature. This is the point where we need to mark. Only on its temperature. For a black body, the absorptivity and emissivity are equal to unity, that is 1. Now, the radiations which are emitted by the black body are called black body radiations. Now, the black body radiation spectrum is obtained by plotting the emissive power E lambda versus the wavelength lambda at a constant temperature. This plotting of graph is done by Planck, and the radiation emitted from a black body is independent of size, shape, and material of the body. This is also being shown in the graph. This is the graph which I'm talking about. This is emissive power. This is the wavelength. Okay, see, अब ये हो रहा है 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. वेवलेंथ इंक्रीज हो रही है. यहाँ हो रहा है 0, 4, 8, 10 into 10 to power minus 10. ठीक है, ये ऑलरेडी आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग में है with 10 to the power 3 already present. तीन कंक्लूजन्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। कांस्टेंट टेम्परेचर पर वेवलेंथ इंक्रीज होती है तो एमिसिव पावर भी इंक्रीज होती है, एक मैक्सिमम वैल्यू अटेन करती है with a particular wavelength, that is lambda m, and then with further increase in wavelength the emissive power decreases. Second, as the temperature increases the maximum peak emissive power increases. Third, as the temperature increases the wavelength corresponding to maximum emissive power shifts towards the shorter wavelength. Now look here. Constant temperature, say I'm taking 1450 Kelvin. Wavelength increase हो रही है 10 20 30, तो emissive power भी increase हो रही है 04812, एक maximum value attain करी with wavelength somewhere 25 and emissive power somewhere 13. फिर से जब wavelength increase हुई 30 40 50 60 तो emissive power decrease हो गई। ये हमने बात करी constant temperature। अब जैसे जैसे टेम्परेचर बढ़ रहा है 1000 1200 1400 1600, तो इमिसिव पावर की जो पीक है वो बढ़ रही है। पहले समवेयर 3 थी, फिर 8 हो गई, फिर समवेयर 13 हो गई, देन एट लास्ट इट्स मोर देन 20, तो वो बढ़ती जा रही है। और जब हम टेम्परेचर बढ़ा रहे हैं तो जो वेवलेंथ है जो टॉप मोस्ट पे आ रही है, लाइक दिस वन, दिस पॉइंट एंड दिस पॉइंट, देखो पहले वाल अब सबसे कम टेम्परेचर है तो 30, उसके बाद 25, then somewhere 21 22, and then it reaches somewhere 19 18 19. So जैसे जैसे emissive power बढ़ रही है, emissive power की जो पीक वैल्यू है वो इंक्रीज हो रही है, वेवलेंथ जो है वो शॉर्टर वेवलेंथ की तरफ ज्यादा आ रही है। ओके, these are the three major conclusions. अब क्लासिकल प्रेडिक्शन क्या था इसी चीज का, ब्लैक बॉडी रेडिएशन का? दो साइंटिस्ट रेलिंग जीन्स, इन्होंने एक लॉ बनाया था, किसकी हेल्प से? विद क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स एंड क्लासिकल इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिज्म। इससे डिराइव हुआ था एक एक्सप्रेशन जो हमें बताता है एनर्जी डेंसिटी ऑफ ब्लैक बॉडी रेडिएशन। U is equals to 8 pi kT by lambda की पावर 4। U is energy density, 8 pi K is Boltzmann constant, and T is the temperature. Now according to this law some predictions were made. Again, first is the intensity of radiation increases continuously as the wavelength decreases. At shorter wavelength, particularly in ultraviolet regions, the predicted energy trends to infinity. This prediction is in direct contradiction with experimental observations. This failure of classical physics to explain black body radiation at short wavelengths is known as ultraviolet catastrophe. See, this dotted line is the graph plotted by the Rayleigh-Jeans law. It's using that. अब जो observations आई experimentally उनकी बात करते हैं। पहली, actual experimental measurements show that the radiation increases with frequency, reaches a maximum value, and then falls to zero at very high frequency or very short wavelengths. Thus, the total energy emitted is finite, not infinite, which contradicts the prediction of classical theory. This is the graph. वेव जब फ्रीक्वेंसी इंक्रीज हो रही है तो ग्रेजुअली जो एमिसिव पावर है वो इंक्रीज हो रही है, एक सर्टेन पीक वैल्यू को अटेन कर रही है वो, एंड देन अगेन इट फॉल्स एंड टेंड्स टू जीरो। finite or infinite energy. This is the finite energy and this is the infinite energy. डायरेक्ट जो है ये कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी है. According to classical physics, accelerating charge are responsible for the emission of electromagnetic radiation, and the frequency of the emitted radiation is equal to the frequency of the charge accelerator. It is also assumed that these accelerating charges can have any value of frequency and can emit energy continuously. These assumptions lead to results that are inconsistent with experimental observations, giving rise to one of the major failures of classical physics, known as ultraviolet catastrophe. That's end of the topic. I hope you understood the topic well. Let's conclude this by a short summary. There are certain concepts which are not be explained by the classical mechanics, such as structure of atoms, black body radiations, spectrum of hydrogen, photoelectric effect, and Compton's effect. स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एटम, एक एटम का स्ट्रक्चर जो रदरफोर्ड ने हमें बताया, जिसमें न्यूक्लियस है एट द सेंटर और आसपास इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रिवॉल्व कर रहे हैं. आफ्टर सम टाइम जो कि वो रिवॉल्व कर रहे हैं तो इलेक्ट्रिकल अट्रैक्शन की वजह से जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है वो अंडरगो करेगा एक्सेलरेशन एंड दिस वुड रिजल्ट इन द कोलैप्स. And this is not possible, so it's the first failure. Second is the black body radiation. Any body which can absorb or emit all possible wavelength is known as a black body. The radiations which are emitted or absorbed by the same are known as black body radiations. अब एक ग्राफ प्लॉट हुआ एमिसिव पावर और वेवलेंथ के बीच में जो प्लॉट करा प्लैंक ने to determine some conclusions. This is the graph which I'm talking about. तीन major conclusions. Constant temperature पे wavelength increase होगी, emissive power पहले increase होगी, एक certain value को attain करेगी, फिर decrease हो जाएगी. Second, the temperature increases. When the temperature increases, the maximum जो peak value है emissive power की वो बढ़ती रहेगी. और जब हम टेम्परेचर को बढ़ा देंगे तो जो वेवलेंथ है अकॉर्डिंग टू द मैक्सिमम एमिसिव पावर वो शिफ्ट करेगी टुवर्ड्स द शॉर्टर वेवलेंथ. अब जो क्लासिकल प्रेडिक्शन हुआ था रेलिंग और जीन्स लॉ की वजह से वो हुआ था कि जब वेवलेंथ डिक्रीज होगी तो रेडिएशन इंक्रीज होगी और जो एनर्जी है वो शॉर्टर वेवलेंथ्स की टेंड करेगी इन्फिनिटी पे. बट जो एक्सपेरिमेंटली ऑब्जर्व हमने करा था वो क्या था, जैसे जैसे फ्रीक्वेंसी इंक्रीज होगी वेव रेडिएशन जो इंटेंसिटी है वो भी इंक्रीज होगी, एक सर्टेन वैल्यू को अचीव करेगी और फिर फॉल्स करेगी जीरो पे. दिस इज ओनली एप्लीकेबल फॉर वेरी हाई फ्रीक्वेंसीज और वेरी शॉर्ट वेवलेंथ्स एंड थस जो टोटल एनर्जी है वो फाइनाइट आएगी समवेयर, वो इनफाइनाइट नहीं आएगी. That's all with this lecture. I hope you like the lecture. Please do share, subscribe and like the lecture. Thank you so much.